Hello friends, if you enjoy top-level professional Dota, the International is starting today in 5 hours when this goes out. But if you are also a fan of Dota, sometimes played very competitively, sometimes good, sometimes bad, you might enjoy the Goonternational, which was the version of TI run by the Goons on my Discord, that is essentially amateur players, very low level, some of them, but very, very enthusiastic, competitive lads. There is a link to some of the best games in the description of this video. If you'd like to watch those, please do feel free. They're a ton of fun, and who knows, maybe next year you'll get a team of your own together to compete in the GTI 2024. I guarantee you it's just Twitch being careful. I guarantee you it's just them being like, so you're telling me that gambling is outlawed if it involves computers? Fine, then just fucking, they can't do any gambling. Because you don't want some dickhead raising a point and suddenly everybody's eyeballing Twitch. Just ban it. Who cares? Who cares if the Dutch aren't watching Twitch anymore because they can't gamble?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I mean, Twitch doesn't get any money from channel points,
right. So just ban it.
So fuck it, just bin it. Maybe that's like an Omega Chad move. If one country has a complaint about one specific feature, you just delete every feature apart from just watching the stream.
Yeah.
You're just like, well, fuck it, we're not gonna have anything.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be a giant.
Charlie is watching. Nutkin, do not disappoint Mrs. Nutkin. So the lads were nervous in the lobby. They were nervous.
Really?
Yes. There is a lot of sweat on these hands right now. These lads are shit.
This might be the biggest Dota event of their careers.
Yeah. I mean, certainly in terms of nobody watches their Battle Cup wins. Nobody watches their pub games. Now they got 560 people watching.
This is the peak.
The GTI Finals. Esports.gg wrote about this moment, and now it's arrived. And who will whiff their blood grenades?
We're going to get a Forbes article on it.
Stubbsy's going to write us a nice article about the Goonternational.
Here we go. They've been spotted.
Eri, stop talking. You are the enemy of fun. 6 of these players have been here before. All right, we're trying to make it dramatic.
He's trying to Peter Drury. This is not so good from Susceptor.
He really believes you. He got the bounty rune, to be fair. So suddenly it's actually very good.
It's very good from Susceptor.
There might be a quadruple bounty runing. No, triple bounty runing for Radiant.
You don't just have to be right, Eri. Sometimes just let the poetry speak for itself, brother.
Now, would you take getting a first blood on Alk over getting extra bounty rune gold?
Ooh, I don't know. I think you probably take the bounty rune.
That's the easy option, but it would be very Chad to see a alchemist doing his little countdown.
I mean, the thing is, the bounty rune is worth what? So to him, it's 100 gold, but first blood is worth like 400.
Yeah. Yeah, the bounty rune will be 80, I think. Yeah, but it's just double.
Well, the thing is, you always have Grievel's Greed now, so it doesn't really matter what you level.
Oh, wait, so she just didn't level anything?
Yeah, no, you just have it.
Yeah.
Oh, so then that was a big fuck up, Kara. I see.
It was actually, yeah. For the first blood.
Yeah.
Ben is broken out his pug nut. He came to play.
And he's kind of crushing these first few waves.
He's doing well.
92.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Should be 10
a match whenever you want to do anything.
And it's interesting that Ben is, normally Viper is like the enemy of like you can't walk into the wave and CS better, right? Like range, you want to be the person
I'll wait till Viper gets level 2 poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
For
the moment, he's been able to.
Before level 3, the Viper lanes are very. They're like, I'm doing alright, and then all of a sudden I'm like, fuck hell, I can't go to lane anymore.
I think the key is
exactly what Match is doing here, though.
No, Ben
just harassed.
Ben needs to. I think he don't take any levels in Netherward obvs, he just goes like max decrepify, 7-second cooldown at max level. That's fine. Because it lasts 4 seconds, well, 3.5. So basically half the time you can be decrept. He just needs to make sure he's got mana. And then the Viper can't really kill him. Especially once he gets 6. With the suck, he wins that trade. Decrept the Viper, max level Q, and a suck. And he's a slow ass little snake.
It's interesting that Radiant haven't really got a stun at all. Aside from the Spirit Breaker, right?
That's true.
Offlaner is a kind of pushy, team fighty, but no stuns.
Yeah.
The other support is you put them in the bubble, but they're safe for that duration at least.
Yeah. You can set stuff up, but this Spirit Breaker better have a hell of a time.
Exactly.
Compare that with the other team. They have 4 stuns. And stuns win games.
Stuns win games.
However, Mancaf does have Radiant, which, as we know, is apparently the Goon's favourite. I think that's right.
Yeah, stats-wise, Radiant has been much higher percentage of winning at GTI, apparently.
Oh!
What? Oh, it was a slight attempt, I see. Yeah, that's just kind of what happens when you're playing Viper against. You become even more green.
See, look at him getting his ass kicked. Well. He can't. He had a big stick, though, so that is something.
He did.
He needs to do this thing called buying a raindrop.
He does, I think. He also probably needs to do some more, like, aggro pulling, rather than trying to walk through the creep wave to orb hit.
The lads hate that. They hate that, Blake.
They could be in trouble here. It's busy. He's just very fast. And
he's just a speedy little fucking gremlin.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like he has boots, but no, he's just bugged it.
If he gets both of these, that would be pretty big. But he might miss out on level 5. Oh,
I think Mike is at least going to deny this because he's got boots.
If Ben will die if he goes for this. Yeah. Let's chill a little bit. You don't have your decrepify.
He missed a few.
Not meant to be.
This is the problem. If you nether blast to kill creeps early on, you just set them up for denies. It's a problem. I play a lot of heroes like this. Like my puck, I always fucking forget that you can't kill the range creep at full health. Hey, he's dead. They got him.
Yeah. This is it gets easier at level 6, but this is the worst level.
Yeah, it does. But they picked into this. Remember, they chose this. They're like,
I think it'll be alright.
Pick the bug that into
it'll be alright. It'll be.
No, I think his lane should have been alright. He fucked up a bit there.
He did.
That was not like a good representation of how the lane should be going.
Tower is under attack.
That was Ben, not Pugner. Let's put it that way. He needs to get level 6 pronto. Okay.
Well, actually, surviving this first Viper Strike means he probably will get that 6 now.
Yeah, because Viper is slow.
I don't know why he's just standing outside of XP range now.
I would really hope that a support comes mid for this 6-minute rune. This is very important now for
this
Ben's
is a vital
lane.
rune.
Is someone, probably Lion most likely, come to the bot rune.
Oh man, I don't want to see Viper win a game.
Someone in chat has also pointed out, why does he have a magic wand on Pugner?
I don't know.
Viper has one active spell that he casts once every 50 seconds.
It's a very good point.
So that is a situation where if there's a Lion there, that Viper maybe actually just dies.
Yeah, this Viper
why
is
it's very
rich.
important to con with your supports and have them come for these 6-minute runes. Because now there's a double damage Viper with ulti raring to go, and you still are not level 6.
He's nearly level 7.
Yeah, it's just getting worse and worse.
This is the issue with if you let Viper deny. Oh shit! If you let Viper get a couple of denies on you, you're just kind of that's it. If he gets ahead of you, it feels so bad.
I think all other lanes are pretty much dead even, right? It's only this mid lane with this player. But, I mean, even in CS wise, it's fine for.
I mean, look at the carries.
It's an armlet rush.
On the Alp?
It is an armlet rush.
Against the most dots.
I'm guessing it's armlet silver edge, something like that. Really fast
I'm guessing
silver edge enabled build.
Personally.
And then going. Or maybe it's like an
Ben's
armlet
hit
and
6, here it comes.
He's stuck.
That was poor. That was very poor. You can't do this. You can't do this, team.
They're sucking. They're
both sucking. Zoe sucked a creep.
Sucking Ben, and then Ben's sucking Madge.
Right. Lane should get quite a bit easier. Yeah, I mean, the omelet is, it's a build, but you really are going to have to win this early game.
Yeah, they're... Like I said, I think they're just planning to go with Pugna.
Yeah, maybe, I mean...
And trying to roll them.
It's a decent strat of it, so we'll see how it plays out.
I've found in most of these Goonternational games, it's kind of hard to execute these early game teams on this patch. Like, these... Just stomp them and they won't get any farm. They always seem to find some farm. And it only takes 1 or 2 cock-ups and then you're done. Still, they are having a pretty good start on this ALK, though. 51 CS, farming some small creep stacks.
Yeah.
But so look at Alfredo's farm and ALK's farm. It's almost the same. The Dawn and the DP's farm, very similar.
Yep.
The difference, I guess, is the Viper is slightly ahead, but not that much ahead. All the supports are very similar. This is very poised. We definitely have the 2 right teams here. Oh, he ran out of mana,
Viper's lane is really, very difficult now.
Yeah, now it's very hard. You don't have the speed. Sorry, go on.
Massively boosting Viper is he got the first blood.
Yeah.
Because no other action had occurred in the game. And that has given him like 700 more net worth than Pugna. So that's the difference at the moment, regardless of CS.
He's scared now, though.
He is. Now look, he's standing in the wave, like walking forward confidently. It's the Pugna.
This is exactly
this doesn't work anymore.
This is exactly when like a Spirit Breaker should just gank and put this Pugna back in his fucking boots.
Put him in the bin. Because if you interrupt, even though it's on like a fucking 10-second cooldown, 7-second cooldown.
Also, Spec has Shadow Step as well, so Spec could get like a lovely little kill on the Pug if they actually linked up.
They're all just shitting themselves.
But that requires comms from Nutkin, and I don't think we're going to get comms from Nutkin.
I honestly the lads are terrified, boys. The lads are terrified.
I think it's like... It's always been interesting that all of Goonternational, there's not been a team that really does early support rotations.
Look who's coming mid, though.
It's always been mids who are rotating and going for ganks in a very sort of traditional way of playing Dota.
Nutkin might come here.
I think he's just heading back top.
Yeah, no, it seems to be a very honourable affair in the mid lane.
Yeah. Strictly 1v1, apart from a brief rude interruption by Zoe Potato. I think if I was Radiant, I would want to use this DPR, right? Like you go top and take this tower and start shutting down our space.
On the Spec, but they're sending in rotats, and Emu is probably going to pop his ult. There it is. Zoe down. They have the charge on NPR, and he is also. He should be going down. I don't know why Nutkin abandoned ship.
Sure.
Whatever.
Oh, hello. There's an invisible
bash and it would have killed him there.
Dire's bottom tower.
Don't know about this.
Does
DP have any silence? No silence.
Problem is, whoever Ben goes on, they just get saved by Zedethwa.
Yeah.
They need a few more. They need Jakir though. Jakir doesn't have TP, so Jakir actually cancelled his TP to not avoid dying in that fight. So yeah, this tower probably will take a hell of a lot of damage.
Plus rep.
It's got the bots.
Viper does have the bots. I think this is right.
You know, Kara is making money.
If they're gonna look how much time this has taken them to take this tier 1. If you can hold them up at all, you can get 2 towers for this. Just do that. Yeah, they got that one. And they're losing their top tier 2. Go push! Where push?
Radiant's top
tower. Where's Jakiro? No! You get 2 for 1.
What are these lads doing, bot? Just fucking get the tower. Here comes the deny.
Oh, it was a nice try.
That was unlucky,
nice try.
matey. Unlucky, matey.
Matey potato.
A matey potato. Hello, I am a Zoe now. Me amo Zoe.
Wouldn't that be?
Here comes a rotation.
Wouldn't that be? I love Zoe.
Yeah, that was I love Zoe, wasn't it?
No, I don't think that's.
Well, you did Spanish, but my name is.
Mi amo.
Yeah.
How do you say it in Italian then?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Any Italians in chat? Come on, there's always a couple loitering about.
Is under attack.
It is Zoe. But last night I was confusing Matey for Zoe because he changed his name. Mi chiamo. Yeah, right.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What happens to the stun? Oh, nicely timed. Oh, trouble for Alk. Oh, nice ice path, nice macro fuego.
There's 4 poisons. If the poisons pop, the guy will drop.
Oh, the dawn is so low. Click. He's down. Spirit Breaker coming in with a charge. Then dead. Oh, no, Kid dead too. Kill Madge. Kill Madge. Ice path.
Help him, Sethwa.
Sethwa with a minute save.
Just kill the Jakiro.
He's lying round the side. Does have finger. Zabzazu!
4 for 2.
Kazama!
I think if Shadow Demon we realised how many poisons he had on the Alp was dead. Just didn't pop them at any point.
Yeah, and actually let Kara some very nice toggles as well to survive it when it did pop. But that's a DP ulti for naught. The second DP ulti, I'd say, for naught.
Tower is under attack.
Pudge. Lion is thinking about it. Do it, matey Zoe.
Matey Zoe.
Into the trees.
Mi chiamo.
Matey Besciamelli.
Hello. Soy
Mr.
matey
Green
potati. Je m'appelle matey potati.
Right, Zoe TP'd up there. I would have gone straight to the other wisdom rune, to be honest.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So after a brief interlude for an armlet, Kara's going back for a more normal build of Radiant Speed to Travel.
Yeah.
Well, the armor did work.
I think it's fine.
The armor did work.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be quite hard to toggle in fights, but it's fine for a little bit early fight potential.
XP difference?
The XP difference is 2k. No,
it is.
Not. It's 150.
130. Not even. 122. 124, sorry.
Money changes hands.
Net worth is also
There you
looking
go,
pretty
thrilling.
tight.
You want to see net worth? Okay, now you lot, honestly.
Net worth is
If you-
it's a 2k difference.
Very
it's almost
close.
a 2k
It says
difference.
it right there.
But the
You want to see
that
buyback status? There. None of them have buyback. There you go.
the Alchemist team is not as far ahead as it probably should be net worth.
What? Trouble for Ben. He dead.
He was very out there against all 5.
A plague death. So
Yeah, it's not really a plague death because it's not really near anything. It makes sense. I think he just got charged and had no idea. It makes sense if he was like on a wave or something.
Do you know what I would like to see? NPR, go and click this tower, which is on like 3 hits up here. Someone, please. Look at all that farm. Stack that! Oh. If I walk past a camp, I look up at the time. I will be honest with you. I don't go out of my way to stack, but if I'm walking past a camp and the time is right, I'll either stack it or I'll farm it myself. Go and stack that.
I'm doubting that.
It's true. It's true. I mean, I generally stack it for myself, but it's getting stacked. I hit the building! No!
No, that's my point. I think if you're not going to take the camp, you probably won't stack it.
No, that's true. I'm very selfish when it comes to dotes. Hello!
There's some ghosts.
Bit of a weird ghosting.
The ghosts are just sort of milling about at the moment.
These are the scaredest ghosts I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Very cowardly ghosts. Casper the Cowardly Ghost, isn't it? Isn't that a show?
I think he's just called the Ghost. I didn't realise he was cowardly.
May have just added cowardly because I like
No, I think
alliteration.
Casper.
Casper the friendly ghost.
He's a friendly ghost. He's not cowardly. Maybe
cowardly
he is
at
also
all.
cowardly.
He's kind of got a cowardly look to him. I mean, this is a massive fight.
He's very friendly looking. Oh, if they get the kill on
They get
Alfredo, that's pretty
Alfredo.
big.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Still a 2-for-1.
And tower held without really much difficulty.
The
Courage the Cowardly Dog, that's what I was thinking of.
Who?
Courage the Cowardly Dog is a show.
Okay.
Casper the Friendly Ghost. I think it was just Casper the Ghost. I think the
I
show was.
I thought he was just a
I
ghost.
think it was called Casper is Dead. That's the name of the show. It was a kid's show. Casper is dead.
Casper? Oh no, he's fucked, mate.
Casper, the Ghost of a Child. My God, what a dark show. Well, it was Hanna-Barbera back in the day. Went off.
Yeah, actually,
went a bit
I
dark.
wonder what the lore behind that was. I wonder if they explained why Casper is a ghost.
Let's find out. Casper the Friendly Ghost. It was created by Seymour Raitt and Joe Oriolo. So
Casper gets whacked.
he's a cute ghost child with a New York accent who inhabits a haunted house along with a community of adult ghosts. Casper, however, is a nonconformist. He would rather make friends with people. He packs up his belongings and goes out into the world hoping to find friends. However, most people that he meets are scared of him. Casper the Friendly Ghost origin. What is the backstory?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a kid who died of pneumonia in the comics.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So, I mean, bear in mind that for kids of the time, the 40s and 50s, this would not have been uncommon.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is
true.
under attack.
So, I'm sure that it was just like, maybe in a way, kind of heart.
Maybe it was quite nice for them. They'll be
Yeah.
like,
They were thinking,
little Jimmy
yeah,
is just being a
he's
friendly
just a
ghost.
friendly ghost now.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
In New York accent, ghost. I'm ghosting here!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
right, the round 2 for mid tower. But this time Viper Shard is online, and it looks a lot stronger of the push.
Dire's middle tower.
Wow, wow, wee wow!
Trouble! Trouble! This is certainly a
Man
fight.
on! That was well executed. Oh shit, they did get the lion, but it's okay. And push. You want to push quickly, huh? We got Jakiro Pudner. How about that?
They are about to lose their alcohol. I don't know if... Oh, this might be...
They're about to lose their match.
They're about to kill a Viper. That's
Wow.
a real city,
That's
by
a
the way.
city death!
That's a straight up
At
city.
city!
He's dead for so long as well. That's 40 seconds with no Viper.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Don't back, don't back,
Radiant's
don't
middle
back!
tower
Don't be pussies!
Ben can finish. Oh, he mistimes it. Alright, they're happy with it. Permanent damage done.
Sure. Oh, there's a
I'm
charge
concerned
going.
for one thing though. The Shadow Demon disruption is going to ruin Alk's day with this Radiance.
Yes.
I think he might be able to like kill some of these supports. Like Lion is going to possibly die to illusions alone.
So Ben is going Octarine Shard.
What shards? Oh, okay. You can target your Netherward.
He's
and do
gone
the
for
multi-sub.
Phylactery. Okay. I think that's a bit of a flax build right there. A bit disappointing.
It's very all in on the early game, right? Like,
Yeah, but they do
Aether's
have out,
Phylactery.
so
and
it
go
makes
for
sense.
Also, I think
What a
NPR
fabulous
normally
building.
does a more like scaling build with Deso, but he's going for a bit of a tanky one this one. So they're all pretty much all in on out. And the network
Partner
reflects
mid
that, right?
is meant to build Aether's Phylactery,
Ah, interesting.
and then Octarine,
Oh, so Ben knows his build.
and then Blink. Then
Yeah,
some
just be a little
damage.
gremlin dodging around the fights. I really like this Jakiro build though. Just the most cowardly Jakura build you can do. 4-star A on this. That's so funny.
That is very scared. The lads die once and they're like, I'm getting an A on this.
I'm getting an A on this, boys. Fuck that.
Ooh, if they were paying attention there, they'd know that they had vision on them for that charge, I think. Yeah.
They may not have seen the ice path, to be fair.
True.
So, what kind of vision?
Well, I just thought there might have been some creeps nearby, but yes. But they've got that vision in the river. There's 3 bot here. Trying to push this building.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll take that.
I'd say we're still in the farm phase of Alk's game. Once we have BKB Blink, then we're in the fight phase.
Yeah.
I think both teams are kind of okay to chill for a minute. Get Spectre another item. If Spectre can get Scardy in reasonable time, that's very important against Alk.
I mean, this is just standard Alk stuff. Like, this net worth difference, the fact is that Alk, I think the balancing aspect is, without Chemical Rage, Alk is quite killable. And is essentially a hero, like, half the time, really. Because this lasts 30 seconds, has a cooldown of 60 seconds, so you basically use it on cooldown when you're farming, run around, and if you catch the Alk out, he's worth a lot of money, that's the other thing. He's so fucking rich. And has generally pretty high levels because he's been farming alone, that he's sort of like worth the money.
Can't do this.
This is
really risky.
This is pretty funny. Oh my god! Wow, that was actually close.
Did they toggle?
Yeah. So Kara toggled, and there was like one more tick came out from the Tormy, and I was like, if you mistimed that toggle, that would have been a pretty funny death.
Well, there we go. First reasonable shot of the game.
Kazar says, since when is Alk early game? Well, I'm not gonna call you out, but let's look at what Alk has. So Grieval's Greed gives you extra money when you kill creeps. So the whole point of Alk is that look how everyone say, oh, look how farmed Alk is. Alk's been farming the same amount as Spectre, but has a 5k gold lead. Some of that is buildings, but a lot of it is just Grieval's Greed. So if you make big stacks for Alk, look, these creeps are all worth extra money.
Oh, trouble.
Oh, missed the stun.
Oh, the save! Will it help?
It's not gonna matter.
So Zether are in danger. They're all standing in front of the macro pyre. This isn't too pretty. In comes out. Goes for the stun on someone else. Nope, there's the break on them, actually. Kara going in. There's the suck on this. He's going to go for the TP out. No help.
TP down too.
Just ditch.
This fight's just not going anywhere near what Spectre cannot kill things.
Yeah, Spectre's not ready to go. And DP, it looked like a pretty suspicious pick at the time. We'd not seen DP a lot for pretty good reasons, and it's kind of, I get the Greaves, I get the BKB, I get everything that he's doing, but it's really just not doing anything in fights, right?
I mean, I think the biggest issue, in all honesty, is they just can't take these fights. Yeah. Like, you've got this, what looks like you got DP, you get those items, you push. But she's the only one pushing. Her and Viper, I guess, a bit. But I think this is a scarier push lineup. The Pugna just melts these buildings, and then you've got to fight into a farmed Alk. I think it was a really good pick. I really do. If you had a carry that wasn't online and ready to fight, you might have to be taking these fights 4v5. But Alk is there in these fights, so you're fighting 5v5 against someone who's got 7k gold lead on you.
Alright, here we go. BKB almost finished on Alk. BKB done on Viper. Viper is ready to go.
But it's literally just BKB.
Yep.
Like, Viper not hitting very hard yet, doesn't have the attack speed. This Alk gets on top of you, you're in big trouble. Okay, Kazar, you are wrong. I don't want to call you out, brother, but
Kazar is famous.
You are very, very wrong. So.
Yeah, he's famous for having one of the worst laning stages of any carry.
Like, you are just wrong. Like, it's not even an opinion thing. It's not even what you'd consider. You are just wrong. All right, that's just the way it is. I'm sorry. PA is not an early game hero in the same way that Alk is. That is very,
PA
very,
turning
very
up with
sweet.
a Battle Fury, guys. I'm terrified.
Yeah, she's got Battle Fury.
Run for the hills. Hide in your base.
Like, look at this is 27 minutes into the game, and look what Alk has. I mean, that's crazy. Here comes the BKB.
Maybe if we rephrase it as early mid-game carry, it will make more sense.
I don't think
It's not like a
early
Lycan,
mid-game,
but
sure.
really early game. But I definitely wouldn't call Alk a late game hero.
Right, but there isn't a single carry in the game. There's an early game carry. Like, literally first 10 minutes carries the game. Like, this is early by carry status.
Is like a clinks.
I like the way you said clinks there. You put some real spice. Clinks.
I just don't like the guy. Don't rate him. He's not really a stand-up guy.
No, he's... Oh! Very nice smoke.
Alfredo is super dead.
God, these
lovely
two
little
guys are really good.
Some really nice notes. That was some really nice notes. That's GTI
this is what
winning
the training, the battle cups, the scrims week on week. This is what happens. This is where it gets you.
I mean, Ari was saying in the chat earlier, these two have reams of paper about prepping for this match, so they are ready to go.
Yeah. And you know, I hope that Minecraft could bring a bit more to the table. You know, they lost.
It's definitely there's something wrong with Emu's hero right now. I say it's the main problem. Everything else on Minecraft is pretty much what they normally do, but they have no playmaker. They have no team fight. Go in, be crazy with stuns. Everything that an offlaner should offer you, DP can't offer that.
Yeah, it's a really weird pick. I wonder how many times Kazar's going to try and argue this point. It's pretty funny.
He did concede. He plays mostly turbo, so that's why he maybe sees like PA turning up really fast.
I don't know what that.
And killing.
How are you talking about heroes in turbo, dude?
Well, here we go. They might try and kill. This is the classic anti-Dawnbreaker strat.
Go gang Dawnbreaker.
Go kill the Dawnbreaker. And they have a very good team to do it. They can. I think Spectre is approaching the point where just Spectre and Spiritbreaker can kill this Dawn. So if NPR shows anywhere, just get charged, haunt, kill. It's a good way to take these fights.
Jonas is sad, I can tell from the way he's typing. He's lacking that Argentinian flair. He's sad. He's looking at his boys losing game one. Not over yet. Not over yet.
What do you say when the boys go in at half time?
You say lads, that's fine. We know that we lost in the draft. We just need to draft better. We know we can play better than them. We just have to pick better than them. We need to pick some more solid picks. This DP didn't work. This Viper didn't work. Let's try something else. That's what I would say. I said, don't try and pick the same shit. Let's play to our strengths. Everybody think of the best hero you could play right now. The hero you're most confident playing. We'll try and get that. If we can't get that, we'll get the second.
I think that's very smart.
Because you got to lift the spirits. You got to get the lads playing heroes. We always talk about drafts like, oh, this is such a big bad pick. That Necro game the other day where Necro was like counter-picked to fuck and carried the game to like literally a ridiculous degree. If you get people on heroes they're comfortable on, that will always beat. Oh, they picked X. Doesn't matter. Just pick the heroes you want to play. Pick the heroes you like to play and are good at. Play those. Under pressure.
I like Redless's choice. Tell Emu to play like NPR. Tell Knockin to go wash his face. Are there any other famous like dog shit coaching moments from TI True Sight?
I don't. I think that stood out.
I feel like there's got to be some dog shit moments from VP at True Sight.
There's definitely the Boston Major
because they were painted as like such arseholes. I don't think they actually are, but they were certainly VP in the.
It was VP like OG,
that was
wasn't it?
Kiev Major. Kiev Major.
Yeah. So I thought it was Kiev. So in that True Sight, because everyone was like mega OG fan. OG were like painted as like super good guys, and BP were like painted as omega bad guys. I don't know. I mean, maybe they are just arseholes, but
no.
It seems suspicious.
I just think that. First of all, I think a lot of teams talk like this was like 6 years ago. I think that True Sight, the Kiev Major, OG were genuinely one of the first teams that weren't just flaming each other when they lost. Like a lot of teams were just like that. And OG were the first ones that were like, No. Let's like be positive. And it's weird to think it now because you think, oh, I'm sure they weren't really like that. Most teams were like that. Like if you think about it, TI's barely over and teams are already trying to boot this. This guy's the problem. It was really. I don't think it's even that VP. This is, I think, it's easy to see it as this is about VP versus OG because of course that's the obvious storyline. But I think it's really more about, especially looking at the TI8 and TI9 wins, that true sight is more about the old way of thinking about coaching in Dota versus the new way of thinking about coaching in Dota, which was OG's much more positive arm around the shoulder approach rather than the can you guys stop fucking up, which is like the old school way.
This is a better start to the fight from Radiant.
This is better.
They didn't get Ben.
Ben is on the back line.
Ben is now free to do whatever he wants.
Alk is in here being big. They're going to get Emu very soon. The Sox are doing it. The finger does nothing. He's still alive. On the DP, runs into the ice pump on the Spirit Breaker. He's super low. He's greased. They might get the Viper here. Viper very low. Does get banished for the save. No one dead yet on either team. I don't know. Alfredo was in the back lines here being stunned up. Where was he going? He tried to get on top of the line or something. He died. Where was Alfredo?
I think he was just trying to get away. I don't think he was trying to go on anyone.
Maybe. Maybe he just ulted on Zoe and she got a hex off on him.
It was a much better fight. The BKB showed their strength, but they weren't focusing down one hero. You know, like, I think Viper was hitting Alk, DP was focusing, and Spectre were focusing Pugna. The stuns were going elsewhere, so everyone just about escaped away from Radiant. Once BKBs are down, your fight is over. They can't fight these guys without BKB. Which is a problem, because now they have no BKBs, and they're coming high ground. Zoe, I don't think realizes. I think she can just mana drain these SD illusions whenever she wants, and it'll kill both of them.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
So that's quite a good.
She's got shard, so
she's got shard as well. Yeah, so she can always get rid of those illusions.
So Snook says it could have been a translation thing. It could have been. I do know that a lot of the time when they do these true sites, they have to edit a lot of the teams because they swear a lot. It's a very high pressure situation, and it's sometimes some people handle pressure better than others. So sometimes it looks like they're being quite mean to each other, and sometimes just the way these teams are under pressure. Behind the scenes, they're all mates, but in the heat of the moment, it's very easy to lose yourself. You're playing for a major and all the rest of it. So I mean, I feel like it watching it does seem to paint them as overconfident and bad
I mean,
guys.
I think they were trying to make a good piece of content, and the good piece of content requires a narrative, and a good narrative requires
a good
the ending to be like feel good to the viewer. Yeah. And so in that way, it's like makes sense to do what they did.
You know, I will say though, Ashwin, you're a Shopify Rebellion fan, and therefore despise OG probably more than most.
I didn't despise them in that era.
Oh, that's it, fair then. But even then, with hindsight, with your Shopify tinted spectacles.
Yeah.
Oh, if we are going to meet up this weekend, I'll bring the Shopify shirt.
Oh, excellent.
You can finally have it. It's still in mint condition, never been worn. It hasn't been ironed, so it's been in a suitcase, but I've got it here. I will bring it with me.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
I'll set a reminder. on my phone. What time do we want to meet up?
Let's organise this like over.
Okay.
In chat. So chat, we are going to be at the Sheep's Head pub at 7:30. Is that all right?
Yeah, better.
All right, I've set a reminder.
Perfect. Cheesy bacon's 3 after 3 p.m, lads. That's a good pickup.
What? Cheesy bacons? What's that?
Cheesy bacon in chat says he's free after 3 p.m.
Where do you live, Cheesy? We don't want you there, but I'm just wondering. If I see a single goon out, Liverpool. Oh, fucking come on, son. Yeah, there's 400 quid to get a train down here.
It's Skyping.
Structures are fortified.
Kieran's gonna get HS2 there and be there in wait. Oh wait, never mind, he said. This is honestly the high-speed rail 2 thing. I wonder if people like Isambard Kingdom Brunel are just fucking spinning in their graves. Surely we could generate electricity from them. All the great engineers of the past who built things. We could just, they must be like, what do you mean you can't build a fucking railway? There must just be astonished.
I think in the past if they wanted to do something, they just got the permission from some guy who had like a lot of power, and they were like, yeah, fuck it, just do it. Yes. Like, they just asked the Queen, and she was like, yeah, send it.
But our entire
nowadays, there's probably there's a lot of hoops.
But our entire rail network is essentially founded on lines that we built back when we just said, no, we're building a fucking train line.
Good gank on the Dawnbreaker. Pick her off.
Back in my day,
they're going to win that game.
Isambard Kingdom Brunel was a young lad back in my day. He hadn't built anything at that point. How'd they kill Dawn? Oh, they just fucking clicked her. All right, fair.
It was a nice little Chargerino with Spectre coming in on top, and they also have boots of travel on Madge. I would not object in a super way to boots of travel 2 on Madge right now. And literally, you just charge Dawnbreaker and TP Madge in onto the Spirit Breakers you're going in, and then bring Spectre in as well, and just kill them every single time.
That would be quite funny.
I think that's how you win this game.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, of course, Dark will beat to Dawnbreaker and just butcher you.
There's a charge. There's a bot happening on a creep wave nearby.
Spectre has no mana though. Can't haunt in.
Oh, hello! Hello, son, where you at?
There's a cloak of
They can
fire.
dive up there if they want to.
Yeah, down you come! Nucken's running on the spot. He's away. All right.
It's
Mancaster
starting
back
to
in
look
the
a
game.
little bit suspicious.
It is.
They haven't secured any racks.
Yeah.
They've got nothing out of their super strong phase, and it's now looking not so good.
2 minutes remaining on Aegis. So I think that's the rest of this phase of the game's window. And then it's probably settling in for the next Roach.
So High Speed 2 is so depressing and sad, I don't even want to talk about it. But for anyone outside the UK who doesn't know, I will quickly fill you in. There was a plan. I think Cameron and Osborne cooked it up. Could be wrong. To build a high-speed railway between the south and the north with the idea of improving business connections in the north, so we wouldn't have to have all these businesses down south, and people up north would have something rather than it all being focused in the southeast, which is currently the case in the UK, because that's where London is. So I know what we'll do. We'll build a railway so that business people can get from south to north really quickly, and then it'll be easy peasy. And they were like, okay, that sounds great. And the line was going to run from Euston to like Manchester. And it was going to be this ultra high-speed railway. It wasn't going to shave off a huge amount of time. I think it was half an hour.
It was more about capacity, right?
Yes,
if
but it was like...
create an entirely new railway line, the amount of capacity you free up on the standard lines for industrial trains, etc.
And you can charge like a little bit more money, and it'll be business people taking it, and blah, 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 blah. Fantastic. Problem number one is, of course, when they price these things, they're like, oh, it probably cost about £500,000. And then fast forward 15 years or whatever, and they're like, £5 trillion is the actual cost. So not great. I think they were also, even in the initial phases, people were like, you do realize that that's also going to make it quicker to get from north to south. So it might just mean more businesses bringing money south, because you can get there quicker. So it doesn't really solve any problems at all. And that the money that they'd spent on building this railway, they could have just spent on projects in the north to improve things up there rather than a railway. But they love these big projects, and it's easy to pitch. And everyone is like, oh, railway, oh, we haven't done one of those in ages, we should definitely do that. So now they've had to scale it back and scale it back and scale it back, and it's fucking shit. And now it's literally probably going to be the most expensive piece of railway ever built for the miles it covers. It's ridiculous.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So yeah, very depressing and annoying and sad, and it's one of those things. Zoe has pipe.
Oh, what the fuck? There's a DP op being used. When did that happen?
I think Emu thought there was a fight.
But it's actually ended, so... Oh, he took tier 2 top. Right, I understand.
Oh, there you go.
Took tier 2 top with DP on and then TP'd in. So actually, Dara maybe flirting with going. Okay, that's an Ags gifted to Pugna. So that's the first Ags of the game.
That did nothing.
He was sucked through the nether ward, that is why, I think.
Trouble for Ben? Nope, he's good.
In fact,
Nice,
probably
lovely ice path. Holy shit, that's nice. Wow, Viper ult used on the Jakiro. This is the slow siege they need. Just let Ben do this.
Yeah. This is the point where the charge and kill Dawnbreaker strat would be really useful.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
But they're too afraid to execute it right now.
So
Viper Strike's so fucking shit.
Yeah, it's
What,
not. It's not
Like
very
Venom's
good.
ult is the same as Viper Strike, but it does more things.
Whoa. No, this is.
Oh, hello, that's a dead Jakiro.
Going in.
Dawn ult comes in. This is a big suck. Ben
on
does
Ben,
finally get
actually.
stunned. They are on
That's
Ben.
great.
They managed to get the Spectre, though. Ben is still alive. He is broken. There's the banish. Lots of mana being sucked out of the lads here. Viper, BKB down.
Nice
Magic,
big
big trouble. He's trying to retreat. Emu is left alone. He's full health, but he's alone. So Zer's going to go down surely, too. Twice. Biffed. Where's DP? They're still hunting the DP.
Being sucked. So that's. I mean, this is a lost fight, and it's lost for a really sad reason. Ben has done the buy Glimmer Cape on a mid hero because you don't trust your support, so they got better things to do. And no one on Radiant had dust.
Are you serious?
No one on Radiant had dust.
No one? Well, Shadow Demon has dust now.
Yeah, they've all bought it now after Ben lives with that Glimmer Cape.
God. Wow.
Genius.
Wow.
This is going to be good.
Oh, I've drilled it into the goons. Still doesn't work.
It's a hard way to lose a fight, but it's a mistake you only make once in the game in general. Now, here they go again. This is a good start on Ben.
This
They
is.
got
Ben
dust
is
in this
dead.
time.
There's your dust. Alp trying to give it the walk away.
Alk, no BKB.
Dead. Very quickly. Zoe alone here. They did get a building, but I don't know if this is worth. That's a 3-fer. Dawn got out or died and then came back. I can't tell which. So this is just the melee rack. They didn't get the melee racks, unfortunately, for them. They only got the ranged racks. But Mancaf do hold, and with the use of dust, are able to see invisible heroes.
Which is why this Glimmer Cape on a mid is so shit. Because it works once, and then it's shit for the rest of the game.
I don't know why Ben didn't just buy a BKB. I really
don't know.
I mean, that is like a really good item on Pugna. Get a BKB. The Pugna
A lot of money
Cube
to
building
Spectre there.
damage. Let's have a look.
A lot of money to
What was the
Spectre.
change? Building damage increased from 50 to 65%. Yeah, I mean, it's 15% more damage. I don't think it's worth saying, we've got to pick Pugna now. To give you some idea, I guess that went from being... let me think. So that would have been 100. So that would have been 50, 100, 150, 170 damage to. Sorry, just let me do my maths is terrible here. 180, 195, 210-ish. 210-ish, something like that. So not like the most unbelievable 221. I mean, it's not bad, but don't get me wrong, it's not like, oh, you got to pick Pugna. Look at that 15% building damage. Like, I don't think that's enough.
So who
sorry, Plague. The issue you're always going to have as Pugna is, just when you're thinking, I've got all my items and I'm ready to fight, all the BKBs come out. That's the number one problem with Pugna. It's just like you suddenly have these 3 or 4 fights where you are literally healing your carry and you're a mid. And their mid is killing people and you're just like, I can heal you. Feels a bit shitty.
Yeah, there was like we were saying, he had the Aether Lens Phylactery quite fast.
Yeah.
I think he was ready to go and take fights, but both of his other cores were like, fuck off, we're farming. And so he just has to be really sad and slowly his timing slips away because he's waiting for the rest of his team.
So wait, someone says it's 30% more than before, relatively. How is that? That went from 50 to 65. You're saying, like, obviously 15 is like 30% of 50, therefore it's 30% more. I don't think that's really the point, is it? I mean, you've got to look at it as a percentage of overall damage, not a percentage of what it was before, surely.
Well, if you think of it as a buff, it is a 30% buff. But in terms of actual numbers, it's not making that much difference.
Alright, I'll tell you what, guys. Let's have a bet, and I'll be happy to pay this out. If all the teams at TI are picking Pugna mid because of 15% increase in building damage from Nether Blast, I'll eat my hat. How's that?
Confirmed, signed, witnessed.
I know never to bet against chat because Topson is going to have done something.
That's a really stupid bet, says Red. I guarantee you that the pros aren't going to be fucking jamming Pugna mid every game. I guarantee you. There's no way. Name a mid player today that is going to be jamming Pugna every game that they can get.
Tops.
He's a dazzle mid player, I think, on Topson.
He is a mid dazzle.
Right, well, here we go. Ages again.
Do you know something I never see the goons do, and it's such an easy play? Four-staffing enemies into you. They never do it. It's one of my favorite plays.
It is a good one.
Like, someone like Madge is here. Just fucking four-staff him in. You got a lion? Four-staff Hex. Kill him. What now, fools? DP is off up here. Farming Ancients.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Uh-oh. Where's the suck? Zoe? There it is.
There he is.
I mean, this is all they have to do. Is just let Ben do this.
But it feels like they're only taking range racks, right? I don't think they're doing enough damage to really threaten melee.
The joke's on you, by the way, chat. I don't have a hat that I would be willing to eat, so.
Radiant's top ranks has fallen.
Well, there we go. Can they get the melee racks this time?
I can actually see this becoming a thing.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I can actually see this becoming a thing. This is so
It's
good.
kinda, it's annoying to stop, but
I mean, this
I think
is...
it's mostly 'cause it's backed up by this Dawn, right?
Right, but
This doesn't work as
that's
well.
the point, is that if you drafted this with a we can't start a fight because X, whatever it is, you know, they'll jump us with this, or they've got mag, or they've got, oh dear, they are in.
On Pugna, but that's the Dawnbreaker roll, and the Spirit Breaker is just fucked.
Oh my god,
this is
Knock
decent
is
for Amy though, maybe we can get some damage in here.
Alfredo's on the back line
They're
here.
on top of
The
Pugna.
silence on the back
Amy's
line.
gonna go down.
Oh, they got two. He didn't use himself. He's dead, and then he's in the ice bath. He's dead too. That's game one. That has to be game one.
Are under attack.
Plague has a spare hat on his hat.
I
Very
do
good.
own a hat. I do own a
Very
hat,
good.
but I wouldn't eat that hat. I'm just saying, if Ben had a
Step down.
BKB, he'd be much
Viper.
happier.
Down.
Call it.
He seems
And they
pretty
can
happy
call
sucking
it.
away.
Call it. Yeah, that's game one.
Game one.
That's game one. Too hot for Dota. Too good for Mancaf in game one.
Dire
I think we're taking
hot
lessons
to
learned
know.
for Radiant. I like this Spirit Breaker Spectre thing. They can do that again.
under attack.
I think it has to be with better heroes than DP though. Because the DP did nothing.
Get a hat made of corn chips.
Nothing.
That's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll get a hat made of crisps. Or I'll make a hat from chips. Almost 5 million eggs in the betting pool as we enter game two. We've got Nutkin on the Shadow Shaman, Alfredo on the CK, Sethwell on the Shadow Demon, Madge on the Primal Beast, and Emu on the Razor. And for Radiant, we have NPR on the Slardar, Zoe on the Spirit Breaker, Bast on the AA, Kara on the Terrorblade, and Science was Ben on one of his 3 patented mid-heroes, Zeus.
Don't be rude. It's one of his 4 patents.
Sorry, 4 patented mid-heroes.
Fortunately, the other 3 were gone.
2 banned, 1 taken.
It does make the draft very predictable. I mean, you predicted the last 2 picks from 2 hot Dota, so either means they are very predictable or they're stream sniping. And I'm happy with either.
Oh, hello. Hello. What's this?
That's a nice ward. It's a lovely little.
Yeah, I don't think Radiant take this one at all.
No, I think they lose this level 1 fight.
I did like what Cap suggested, by the way, for our games. If we ever get first blood, just literally keep running towards the other Riz and keep chasing them. And
I like that.
Secure like all 4.
Yeah, I like that. Because we tend to take the runes.
Yeah.
And settle for the first blood, but he's right. Just keep going.
Also, they were doing the right thing. Stand underneath a ward that has high ground vision and break smokes, and then escape. The Fishman style.
I wonder if he's named after the song Fishman by a band called O Slime. Japanese rock band called O Slime. Anyone in chat?
Yeah, I think that is true.
Sorry, the band is called Fishman's and the song is called O Slime. I always go the wrong way around because I can never tell which it's O Slime or Fishman's. But yeah, the band is called Fishman's and the song is O Slime. I don't know how Zeus does against Primal, but I'm going to assume it's not great.
What do you find?
I mean, you've got your.
Primal is not like a lane killer for a while.
Right.
You should.
You'll always be able to do a little.
I would be very happy with
to freedom.
You can interrupt his charge with a lightning bolt, and you can leap away, of course. So yeah, with a slow as well on the jump.
But as the game goes on, minus the old Zeus passive, I think Primal does better and better and better against it. Back in the day, of course, Zeus was hit for like 500 damage per spell, but
back in the day, back in my day,
Primal can't kill level 2 because of Heavenly Jump, and he goes sprink, and he gets away.
Primal can't. Primal is not strong until level 4. This is the starting state I shall deliver.
Was that Khazar again, or was it someone else whose name begins with a K? What is it with lads whose names begin with K? Isn't wrong thing true? Oh,
it was Cathar. So
I don't think Primal is killing Zeus until level 6.
Khazar's ult.
Even then, I don't think Primal. It takes too long for him to kill Zeus. People.
Yeah, it's not really burst damage.
Don't let it catch you.
Oh, they're going for a kill bot, and they're probably going to get it here.
Yeah, nice. First blood.
That's a lovely kill, and they're going to get 2.
Yeah, they are.
Should be an easy double.
This is where the Kara diff is incoming.
Oh, gets away.
Oof.
Very nice, because before that point, if you look at the CS, holy shit, it's looking rough.
Yeah.
I think Emu just ran out of regen a bit there. Needs to buy some more.
I mean, no, it's not uncommon for TBs to just pop their meta for the first wave.
Whoa. So, yeah, that was... Nowadays, they go Q level 1, and you use it to help your POS 4, whoever with her is he's fighting. So the POS 4 will go like... the POS 5 will go like start training with the POS 4, and you just Q on top of them. Make it a bit easier.
So, sorry, I'm sure that's true. I was talking about Terrorblades popping meta and just fucking eating the first creep wave, so you guarantee it.
Yeah, that's what you used to do on TP, for sure. But nowadays, apparently, as far as I can tell, it's reflection level 1, nearly always. It's really interesting to me that Emu came back to lane with no regen whatsoever. Like, I think that's really risky. Especially versus AA, who can actually put out a decent chunk of deeps.
Yeah, doesn't really have much. Meanwhile, top, CK having a final time of it as per.
I will say this new buff to crit.
Landed some of these, but yes.
The new buff to crit has made it genuinely hard to CS because it's all like all the damage you remember is wrong.
You're right, it's crits all the time. I mean, I don't think we've seen any players in the tournament who looked out of place in terms of being too good.
Yeah.
I really think Eri did a very, very good job of vetting the potential players and being like, you're probably a bit too good.
A fitting bounty.
This could be a dead... Oh, no. Emu did not fancy that at all. Interesting. Oh, man.
Oh, it's just a bit sad because you have minus 65 damage.
4 damage. You do 4 damage.
Heads down. Their lives mean nothing to me.
Oh, God, Razor's cute is high damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Promedy
Charge coming mid, and the charges stop coming mid. And
See if Zoe sticks around for 6-minute rune. It's early to be here, but...
I think Madge really wants to do something in 3 seconds time.
Yeah, he's feeling a kill. Kill and then get rune after. I don't know why, it feels really weird to see a Primal put down a ward, just because he's like a massive dinosaur. And it's strange to see him stop and a ward appear, you know?
Rune stop.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean,
Double damage.
Zoe's taking
the
it.
Spirit Breaker is gonna get it.
That's some good supporting.
Oh, setting up here. Can they get MBR? Nope, cannot.
Oh, Ben, it's fine.
I'm guessing if you have a few stacks before going in, you can probably stop most of his heavenly jump because it's based on your movement speed, right?
It's 80% movement speed.
Is it?
I think I swear when Zeus is slowed, he doesn't jump as far, right? Or he like jumps on the spot.
No, I just think it's just when he's on the spot, he just...
Oh, okay. Oh man. NVM.
I like that this heavenly jump thing, like, pretty much came from that taunt he got, his Mario jump taunt.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, they were like, what if that was an ability? Oh, how are you not... Alfredo? What are you doing? Alfredo? Oh, I would die to deny the ticket creep. It makes them so sad. Oh, Ben's had to go back to base here. Oh, Kara's not having the best of times, I must say. Oh, hello. Okay. I still get him, maybe? Oh, hello.
I think if Zoe's put under there...
Emu is now here. They had to commit a fair chunk.
Yeah, if they only get...
Oh, they cancelled!
I don't know why Emu was just TPing.
Oh,
I don't know either. Really... Okay, that's a worthwhile rotation.
Oh, it's the carry versus the 3. Who wins?
Oh, he didn't stun. Oh no! NPR, that was so dog shit.
Yes, CK.
Yeah. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
How did Live, Laugh, Loot and win a TI? Eri, I think we do forget sometimes these are still goons. And goon plays will happen. And the goons are a hopeful bunch at the best of times. Oh, I thought I could just get him. And you think they're just living in hope.
There'll be trouble here for Kara. Yeah, this is dead. A dead.
So Ari and I were discussing in chat very briefly that Kara getting the second point metamorphosis is really going to make her suffer for a long old time, because
you only need 1, is that right?
You only you can get a second point if you're in a winning lane, but Kara was always going to have to go jungle, and if you have to go jungle, you need as many points in the conjure image as you can.
I would like to reveal that the taunt build does tell you to get 2 points of it.
Well, there we go. Taunt blighting the game once again. I would have gone 1-3.
I do kind of know every taunt build of heart.
That is what the pros are doing on Dota Buff Trackers. He has a podcast or something I saw the other day.
Everyone has a fucking podcast.
I'd love to go on a talk podcast. So
We should have a lovely little podcast playing.
Oh, I'm not invited.
Isn't this what we do as a podcast?
Yes, that's fair enough. That is fair enough.
Hell, it even goes out as episodes on YouTube. You can't get more podcasts than that.
Maybe we should just rename it.
Tower is under attack.
Fuck in-houses. Now it's the podcast. Featuring some gameplay in the background.
Well, this is our Subway Surfers gameplay
Yeah.
in the background to keep people focused.
Except no one's interested in what's happening.
And this, to be fair, this totally does have an official podcast. The GT, which is pretty, I've been enjoying it.
It is a good show they put on.
Oh dear. CK
Let me see the
There's many up here. CK needs to be a little bit careful.
sort of unknown little trick of CK that you can dispel with your ulti. Gets him away from that gank. Dispels the cold feet.
Radiant's
Walks away.
middle tower is under attack.
Met's almost down, and this may spell trouble for Kara.
Radiant's middle tower.
There are rotations.
TP's there.
Everyone has come in.
Bye, Emu.
Labyrinth.
Look, I can't make the honor.
This is a proper rainbow. Holy shit!
What rainbow?
The 4 TPs bot, the rainbow TPs. So it's all the different colours of the team
Power
being in.
Rangers.
So I can't call the Jonas's channel the
Radiant's
official
courier has
because I have a YouTube channel and I might eventually upload some stuff to it.
Too late, mate. You've been.
No one
You've
watches.
lost the rights.
No
You've
one
lost the
watches the
broadcasting rights.
VODs. No one watches the VODs.
Oh,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Jonas is just farming you for
Dire's bottom
content.
tower is under attack.
I'd say it's a good business decision.
Why don't you get 200 viewers? This is why I stopped uploading video streams to YouTube. Nobody fucking watches them. Who would? It's like 6 hours long. I streamed for 5 hours this morning. Who's gonna watch that?
Oh, light misdirection.
Bong.
Oh, this
bong.
could be
bong.
bad for Madge, honestly.
If there were TPs coming, then yes, but
You just Zeus ult and Madge dies.
true actually.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, they're actually stream stopping. I'm convinced.
Jonas, if 2K people watching a VOD, I'm happy for those 2K people. Like, if any of the vids get that many views. But you can't make a living off 2K views on YouTube. You cannot. I could tell you exactly how much you would make from that. It's probably less than the cost of editing it. If you, not that you edit it, but let's say I edited it. I mean, I know you do shorts, and they're pog. But if I took the time to take a VOD, say, of my fucking long war playthrough, and edited it down, and it got 20k views, you might think, whoa, 20k views. That is less than an hourly rate working at McDonald's. By far. So it's just not worth it.
Oh, Emu, he is actually going Mask of Madness. Fuck's sake. He's trolling.
No refunds on the bets. No refunds.
Pretty sure it's nearly exclusively like a Midas or Yasha first item, and then go like really quick Manta and BKB and go in. What I understand the Resort build to be. Well, he's dead either way.
Oh, is he playing? Yes.
Dire's
CK
top tower is
fast.
under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
He dead. Uh-oh.
You will know that.
Oh, they found Zoe as well.
Radiant's bottom
That is, this is good for Mancap.
Dire's top tower.
I'm not sure about. I don't know how Zoe actually died there. Did the charge pushing Madge make a trample go off?
I don't know. I thought she
see.
just died to clicks and poison and shit.
Well, Madge was bashed like by the charge and Zoe died like a little bit after to Madge. So it's either blade mail damage or trample.
So Dan, Atsumi Warrior, that's not actually what most people that use YouTube really smartly use it for. Because whilst Twitch is a good day-to-day thing, the money you can make from a good video on YouTube is greater than the money you could make streaming for a day on Twitch. So if you look at someone who, let's say I put out videos every day and they got 200k views, you would be making far more from that than you would from a day's streaming, unless you had like a lot of subs. Like, and those are there forever. Like, they're continually making money, and you never know what the algorithm is going to throw up. And sometimes your thumbnail or your video title will mean that it grows in popularity, and then other people watch. But the idea that people who are watching on YouTube will fire up Twitch to watch your stream is wrong. Because I don't ever do that. I don't know how often you guys are watching YouTube and don't just go to another YouTube vid. How many of you are watching YouTube and go, this guy streams, and immediately fire up the stream? Or take the time to go and look it up, follow it, check the notifications when it goes live. It doesn't happen. People don't use things like that. It's just a way of taking stuff that you've made on Twitch, that you've like earned money from through subs and stuff, and turning it into long-term income, where it sits there for years, and maybe one day the algorithm loves it and promotes it, or maybe your channel blows up, and then you get more views. That's it. Ben in big trouble. The A blast goes in, but it doesn't matter. Ben goes down, gets the ult off first. There's a freeze on the SD.
To be fair, I did find your Twitch stream from a YouTube notification, I believe, way back in the day.
But that was when my YouTube videos were doing well.
Yeah, it was, of course. But
I think that's my point.
I think a lot of streamer YouTubers do have an archive channel, though. That's the standard.
I mean, I like it mainly so that people can make edits and stuff.
Yeah.
And they can find funny clips and things from YouTube. Like, that's the value I see in it now. I do not see my streams as being particularly clip-worthy. Because I'm not collabing with some other big name. I'm just fucking playing Dotes with the lads and just knobbing about.
You are, for like 30 minutes at a time, entirely silent with the mouth hanging slightly open.
Exactly.
You know?
So it's not watchable. And it's Dota, which is terrible. Like City Skylines, I'm going to be playing that when it comes out. I do have an early access key, but unfortunately, I think it's mainly YouTube videos that they want people to make with it, and I'm not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. But I would make a Mondo Bout video, and I'm going to do that, like when it comes out. Show off the Mondo Bout and what it's all about, try and explain to people. Oh, I've had a message from Bruno. Who was it that recommended that when Silencer steals int, his head gets bigger? I think it was Heretic.
I don't know.
I think it was Heretic. That was from earlier today when I was playing with, I think me and Jito, Head were in a stack. I played Silencer. Was it Heretic?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think it was Heretic suggested an Arcana for Silencer, which is that as he steals in, his head gets bigger. And I thought that would be really funny if you had this big fucking bobblehead Silencer walking around with a massive brain.
Well, they do it with Undying, right? He gets bigger ones with
Exactly. So why not? So I messaged Bruno, and he was like, "Ha, that's funny." That's what he said. So we'll see. If it happens, Heretic, if it happens,
oh god,
it's on you, bud. I'll take the credit, of course, but we all know. If I get the chance, and it's a thing, I'll tell Bruno it should be called Headset of the Heretical Genius. I'll tell him that.
Headset of the Heretical Genius sounds like a Razer headset, though, doesn't it? It sounds like some
headpiece of the heretical.
Headpiece is definitely the word.
I'm seeding. Why has Ari sent me a picture of a man with a giant head? Yes, I've seen this. I've been sent this 50 times on Instagram. Thank you so much. Any picture of a bald man with a big head, guess what? I've seen it.
They're going for the kill bot on Emu. Got the charge.
Oh, he's fucked.
Whoa!
Yo, that Masker man is coming in hot.
He hasn't got it. Oh, he has got it. Oh, Lord.
Oh, but Kara died.
Oh, they killed TV!
Solo kill.
Nice!
Solo kill?
Yeah, Madge. Madge just killed.
What the fuck?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That
Oh,
genuinely makes
no!
no sense.
Oh, no!
Oh, the
freeze! Oh no, they're gonna give up so much here.
I think Siggy's coming in.
Oh, hello! Where you at? Get back here! Ben jumped in! Ben jumped in! What's he doing? Clonk! Clonk! The snakes!
He's being blocked.
By
himself.
By him own illusions.
I'm like amazed that TB died while having used Sunder. That seems something went wrong there, you know? It's also a bit of an awkward jump in at the end from Zeus. But it's kind of showing what they can do. The Primal is not as tanky as he should be yet.
How does Shadow Shaman only have 5 last hits? Because the goons don't like to hit creeps. It's that simple. They, in fact, see it as unsporting. And they're worried that if they hit creeps, even when their carry's on the other side of the map, their carry will yell at them. Don't hit the creeps! That's why you don't tell them you're hitting creeps. You just subtly hit creeps. You need money. Look, you got nothing.
Almost weirder that Spirit Breaker only has 7. At least Shadow Shaman has the excuse if he has to, like, walk to the creep wave.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just goons, isn't it?
So you can always farm whatever. I think Vanguard Primal is not that good, Thompson, from what I've seen. I think people are just going Blade Mail straight heart. Not even bothering with and like, they go phase instead of going Vanguard.
What's the Vanguard going to help with here?
So, I can provide some insight on Vanguard. At least my feelings on it. I find it is quite good if you're playing off the Primal.
Yeah.
Game. And for some reason, I always find if I'm going Blade Mail Heart, if I have a Vanguard and if I don't have a Vanguard, I reach Blade Mail Heart at the same time in the game.
Huh.
Interesting. I think Vanguard definitely helps you like solo carry, you know, like solo dive, solo push.
They're looking and lurking. This is bold. So Seth was invisible.
My pick review for this game was, I think Dire's draft is better. I think TB was the best last pick they can do, and it's not a very good TB game, which generally means you've done your draft well. Like, you force them to, you have to pick TB, and we've got already TB counters, like, ready to go. I think you are going to be let down by Emu's build, though. This Mask Commander Sanjin Yasha, I can imagine it detonating in his face.
He's obsessed with it. I don't know why. Like, if you had lack of damage, I'd understand, where you were like, no, I guess I'm going to have to pick right-click items, but... got Primal at CK, for fuck's sake.
It's there is a quest to see the net worth, Ted. The hero's net worth.
Net worth is looking not good for TB at all.
No, TB's having a tough one.
So, generally with Razor, if you think about how fast Razor is, you link someone, you Q them, you press R, and then you just running after them and clicking them. So I guess the idea with the Mask of Madness is, I don't know if it's just to help with farming? I don't know quite what's going on in Emu's brain. We can ask him. If there's a winner's interview, which there will be, if they win, we'll ask, in fact, we should do winners and losers interviews. We'll pick one person from each team and we'll talk to them. And they can say nice things about Eri. Someone has to.
Yeah, he really.
Because the only time we bring up Eri is when we shit on his Kunkka.
We thank Eri every time.
Yeah, every half year I have to play carry. It's too much in my.
To an event and award, for Christ's sake.
Every half year, Ash would message me. God damn it! I gotta put this fucking slide in again.
Oh, that's what he does. Oh.
Tower is under attack.
Fantasy points. All right, Chad. Take a guess who's bottom of fantasy points. My money's on, without looking.
Mine's on.
I'm
TV.
gonna say Spirit Breaker.
I'm gonna say AA, but let's have a look.
Oh!
Shadow
Surprising.
Shaman, then AA. Oh, that's net worth. Sorry. Shadow Shaman, then Raise.
No, I was the closest.
You were the closest.
Mine was only is fourth bottom.
I can't understand why a TB with less than 10k net worth at 25 minutes is fourth top of fantasy. That's insane.
He has.
I'm beginning to
2
think
decks.
fantasy might be broken.
So the fantasy points gives you massive points for things like placing wards. Like huge. So if you've placed any wards or dewarded or stacked, I think it goes like, whew, we can count that. Whereas things like dodging a gank are much harder to look at. So I think that it's kind of like football in that the statistics that you can accumulate are kind of difficult because you sort of need to watch the game and make judgments. Like, for example, one of the things that Opta has added is clear-cut chances, right? And they've come up with this thing called XG, which is like expected goals that goes up and down during the game. Like, this is generic sports talk, not football.
I understand XG, don't worry.
So, for example, a penalty is not worth 1 XG because people miss them. So it's like 0.9 or something like that.
Yeah, of course.
But essentially, if you're not watching the game, a shot could be from a yard out or from 40 yards out. So if you just look at the basic stats and say, oh, they had 40 shots to our 7, how did we win? What if all 40 of those shots were from miles out and shit? So you'd need to look at clear-cut chances, not just shots. So that's why you need eyeballs on the game. With something like baseball, which I bring up whenever people bring up statistics, it's much simpler because it's literally a 1-to-1 pitcher versus batter, and then fielder versus ball. And it's much easier to accumulate stats, and you can just look at so many more. And you could break it down about how often does the pitcher get people to fly out? How often does he ground out? How often does this batter hit to left field? How often do they hit to right field? Like, are they a spray hitter where you can't tell where they're going to hit? All of these stats, you can just look at them because you have so many instances to look at. Over the course of a season, you're going to play 150 games or whatever. You're going to have, like, 6 times that in at-bats if you're in a good team. So you could just, it's just much easier. Whereas in football, if I boot the ball and it goes 60 yards and it's an amazing pass, that still shows up as a completed pass. Like, you'd have to have someone watching and say that was a really good long-range pass. So that's what they have, is Opta has lads at the ground tapping stuff into books. I think Dota is kind of similar in that the fantasy points can only count stuff that the game is able to see you doing, like a D-ward. Because you know who D-warded it. They get money for it. And it was their sentry, and you know who killed the enemy because it shows up. Like, it's easy. I mean, I've definitely had games where I've died a lot and we've won the game and I feel like I've definitely done my job. But whether fantasy points would record that or not, I don't know. Game's gone to sleep. Everyone's scared. 2k gold lead for Mancap, but they're going for a little gank here. Looking for Ben. That was good timing. Oh, shit. Oh.
It is hard to click past that big ass outpost.
It is. It is. I don't know if they
right
know.
In the fucking way.
Does it show on the map that they're capturing it? I can't remember.
No, but I think it makes a noise.
They've scanned them. They know exactly where they are.
Oh, are they going to catch Ben here? Are they going to catch TB here as TB? They're going to back. Oh, hello. CK's in.
Oh.
A blast. Misses.
That's really on CK going the wrong way, right?
Yeah.
The rest of his team doing this long. You got to do one or the other. This is actually quite bad for Dara. This is their aegis push timing, and they are letting it slowly slip away. And Kara's almost going to be TB.
Alfredo has one now. Well, a tier 2 for an Aegis doesn't feel like a great trade, but that's what they've settled for. They dropped the snakes. Slardar pushing a tier 2 of him own.
Blink now on Alfredo. This is CK at his strongest, I would say. You can ulti before the fight starts, blink in, Reality Rift, and all of the CK illusions will be dragged to you from frankly absurd range.
AC queued up on CK.
Yeah, I know.
I just get blink.
He's got blink already.
Oh, he's got blink. Okay.
I'm a big fan of Heart, but I think AC is fine, especially because you're looking to end this game kind of fast and go hit buildings.
Do you think they're worried about the AA if they get a heart?
Yeah, probably a little bit, but I think AA is going to fuck your game anyway, you know? I'd be more worried about Zeus without a heart than AA with heart.
Zeus not going for a Ghost Scepter. I thought Zeus might get a Ghost Scepter this game, but...
Yeah, it would be a good pickup. Go for E-Blade. And then you force someone like... TB is not the happiest... sorry, not TB. CK is not the happiest nullifier builder. Neither is Razor. Primal definitely not. So Ghost would be good, actually. And E-Blade would be even better. The one thing Minecraft do have for high ground is that the CK jump is genuinely like... It's almost, in my mind, the equivalent of like Magnus going high ground, of how obnoxious it is. Like, you've misstepped by a picocentimeter and he's going to kill you.
A picocentimeter?
I made that up completely and I'm delighted.
That's a...
Because it would just be picometer, wouldn't it? Or if it actually existed.
Yeah, I mean, you could picocentimeter, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, you could go for it. Under attack. They have. Why haven't they? Get on it, scientists.
That's a great question. I'll ring them up.
Call up science, Ashwin. Call them up and find out.
I've just been looking at the numbers, chaps, and we seem to have missed something. We have no picocentimeter in the record.
It's very good. This Aegis on Alfredo. He's gonna die. He's 100% dead. Holy shit!
Yeah, that was a big mistake. Emu is not doing shit. And they lose Sethra as well, and they're gonna lose everyone.
This is the disaster.
This is a disaster.
What even happened there?
That was...
Wow.
They spent their entire time with Aegis pushing tier 2s, and the second that time's out, they're like, high ground time, lads, let's go.
Well, 2-0 for Dota showing that high ground discipline.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Soldier's fortune.
Are fortified.
Wow, did you see that? Shadow Demon made an illusion of TB from a TB illusion, and it lasted for like a quarter of a second and then disappeared. That was weird.
Yeah, I think it's based on the Terrible Illusions timer for some reason.
Huh.
It is, yeah. It is.
That's very odd. However, I do think that if they were more careful, it's very good.
Like a good ball.
TB, of course, also has a DD. So, what's Shadow Shaman getting? Shadow Shaman should be getting Ags Refresher. That's what I would like to see from this Shadow Shaman. Unfortunately, Shadow Shaman also doesn't want to hit creeps. There's a camp right there. Farm that.
Shadow Shaman has a bigger issue at this point in time, which is that 34 minutes in, he's still rocking a tier 1 neutral item.
That is an issue, but I would also suggest, Plague, that money matters. Get these creeps, Nutkin, please!
Peastone is money.
Yeah,
Fat
P-Stone is money. Please, don't fuck the CK. Alfredo can farm everywhere. Get these creeps, please, please. Please. These lads are so happy to be poor supports. If they were... There's so much money on the map and you're just not getting any of it. It pains me. Oh, there's a ping.
They want to do something.
Radiant are
I saw
scanning.
Pyrion at a grocery store in Twickenham. Well, I'm going to stop you right there on your copy pasta. We don't have grocery stores in the UK. I told him how cool it was to meet him in person, but I didn't want to be a douche and bother him, and he asked for a photo, and he said, oh, like you're doing now. I mean, we don't have grocery
Yeah, so this was the worst copy pasta copy I've ever seen in my life.
There's another like 10 lines of text that hasn't come through.
Yeah, I know. But he's missed some lines between the not last sentence and the last sentence.
Classic.
So, Jonas, if you make a Shadow Demon illusion of an illusion, the duration of the Shadow Demon illusion is fixed to whatever the duration of the illusion is, I think. Or at the very least, if theirs is at half, yours will be at half, something like that. Because I guess otherwise it would be unfair or something. This is, I mean, most of these things are about the fact that for a while the meta was illusion heroes and everybody hated it, so they just...
That is exactly right. So you couldn't just make a illusion of a Lunar Manta at the last second and send it high ground for
Because it was
60
fucking
seconds.
miserable.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Games were literally, Luna stands here, Shadow Demon stands next to her, and you just send Manta and Lunar illusions up,
Dire's bottom
and there's nothing you can do about it. When I met Pyrion at the Berlin Major, he actually was quite the nice person. I am not a nasty person.
People just assume, fuck that guy. Jeez. What a waste of fucking air.
Wow. If I'm a waste of hair. Whew.
Not hair, air.
Oh, hair. I thought he said
It would
hair.
have been funnier if you'd gone with hair.
What a waste of hair. Whew.
What a waste of hair.
Wow.
Even what little you have on you is a waste.
I met Pyrion at a wedding. He called me a waste of space. Good interaction. That was Cinny's wedding. I stand by that comment if I made it.
Fortune's change.
CK illusions? Do you mean Centaur illusions, Pantyhose?
What's that?
He said-
He means center illusions,
Yeah. That you could just send illusions up and they would have the return damage. Papa Tomato says, what is Goonternational? Well, that's a great question.
Well, you know, he's turned up right
He's
at
here.
the death.
He's here. Game 2 of the Grand Final, he's here.
Oh dear.
What's all this about then? This looks like my cup of tea.
The Overthose are very good at making the map really fucking awkward. I'll give it to them. They just...
Cinny's wedding was over a year ago? God damn.
Yeah, it was.
It can't have been over a year ago. I'm sure I came...
Yeah, it was...
I thought I
it was
came
August-
back from
August
TI.
end- the start of August last year.
Oh, I know. I'd come back from the States. We'd been to the California trip.
Yeah, you had.
That's
and then came
right.
back.
And when I was driving to the hotel, I was driving on the wrong side of the road. When I turned into the road the hotel was on and almost hit a van. I was very apologetic. The guy just laughed, but I was like, fuck me. I was still in California driving mode. I did so much driving, my brain had switched. Like when people are upside down and they start being able to see okay, you know.
I've booked a massive holiday off just now, actually.
Oh, where
I'm going to? So start of November, I'm going to Singapore to see my brother.
Oh,
and then
Singapore's great.
I'm going back via India. We've been invited to a Remembrance Day celebration put on by the British Foreign
Oh,
Office
you're
in
doing
India.
it because you were talking about doing it. Now you're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, it's gonna be so cool.
Radiant structures are fortified.
You know when people are doing this and they're pushing high ground, I often think, just fort. They're not going to be pushing your high ground soon. Just fort.
Imagine fuck.
Yeah, that was really
On top of Zeus.
Cheese. Oh, they dodged the A ult on match. It's really important. You can get the cheese off. No,
Oh shit! Oh shit! They're in.
Oh,
That's
Fredo's down.
Aegis. Mad is still alive.
Ben got out. Ben just got out.
Emi's in trouble. He's getting NPR. He's getting clobbered. NPR
nice little play.
Gets away. Alfredo very low. They get him.
But the TB is doing too much damage.
TB is killing them all.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're playing these fights so well on Too Hot for Dota.
They
it's
are
amazing. Like this Zeus just getting out.
Yeah. Oh!
Play.
What a TP, but another fantastic fight. They're just not. They're doing such a good job of never giving a pick on the map.
Yeah.
They're always pushing lanes out, and so that when Mancav get frustrated, they just kind of rush it.
Yeah. I mean, this is the third high ground attempt, I want to say. And they haven't even taken a tier 3. So Singapore Plague, I would say, if you can, go out to eat as much as possible. Because there are so many... The food in Singapore is amazing. And they have this big place. I didn't get to go because we were playing Dota. And Cinder and Sunstone were like, Ted, you should come out with us and eat. I was like, I don't know, lads. We're 7 games in here. We've got to win one. So I didn't, but I should have. And also, that was when there was a little COVID scare among some of the players.
That's really kind of sad in a way.
Well,
massive loss streak. You're like, we can't do anything fun
lose,
until we get rid of this
But it was
streak.
also, I just didn't want to get COVID. Like, I didn't want to get COVID and miss the final and stuff. So I said no. But so Sin and Sunsfem went out, and they went to this place. I'm sure your brother will know it. It's like a big outdoor food hall, basically, but it's all outdoors, and it's all Singaporean street food. And because I don't know if you know that, I'm sure you do. The history of Singapore, you've got these different quarters that are all very diverse, and they've all brought their cuisine with them. So whatever kind of food you want, you can get it in Singapore, and it's like a whole Asian melting pot of food. So you can go to these places and get whatever the fuck you want, and your friends can get whatever they want. It's great, and it's all really, really, really good. So I would do that if I were you. That's my only recommendation.
Amazing.
And if you can, go and have a look at that hotel that's got a pool on the roof. I can't remember what it's called. Marina Bay Sands, I think it's called, hotel. It's huge. You can see it everywhere in Singapore.
Oh. Today my father asked me to clean his car for him, so I spent the whole morning doing it. After I finished, I went back inside and my father asked me how the car was looking. I replied, emu. He just smiled and nodded. He knew it was washed.
Yeah, that's a classic copy pasta. I've seen that so many times for Arteezy.
It's always funny. Every fucking time. Well, there's the tier 3. But this is ageless, cheeseless. They're trying again. These Mancap lads are fucking nuts. I think you just leave when stakes are dead, right? You don't hang around here.
I mean, I'm not kidding, but sending up the TB illusions might be the play. They've got half a racks there.
Yeah.
Just keep doing this. Keep them penned in. Get the Ags on Shadow Shaman. Drop that. Get Refresher on Shadow. Don't get a fucking A on this. Get a fucking Refresher. Who cares if you die? If you get double Snakes Ags down, you'll get a lane. Just do that.
I agree with Eri, by the way, saying that this Primal and this Razor both need Blink. Because they're the TB killing
I'm surprised
heroes.
they did not go... Okay, yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah.
They're the TB
Blink
killing
is
heroes and
pretty
they're
much
never
core
going
on
to.
Primal.
They do have Razor Axe, by the way, so if they do get the chance to go high ground, it will be a shit ton of damage. But he never will. There's no way this Razor can walk up.
The Razor's done fucking nout. He's 0-7.
0-7-8.
He's 0-7. Well, bed in chat and comms team. It's going to be a long one.
Yep.
Almost a 10k lead for Radiant now.
Wow.
Penned in their base and 10k up. Pretty impressive.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We're going down bot again. Ward's ready.
No.
Alfredo thinks he's being smart.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's
They slammed the wards in.
They've lost top tier 3 to Slardar.
Oh my.
Pushing with AC.
Oh my.
They've gone on the back though, and Zeus has been caught. If they could only get in and help him.
They can't.
But they can't. The Blinks are being cancelled by those AA shit, and they're just fucked now. They are just fucked.
Oh, Zeus!
He's not even going to get Zeus. They've lost 3. They've only got Zoe out of it. They're going to lose 5.
The Snakes might get this building. They're going to get the melee racks. No, they don't quite get it.
That's
Wow.
what it takes to kill you?
All right, Ben, chill the fuck out.
That's what it takes to kill you is a funny fucking line.
Yeah, but come on.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Wow, they are.
They got as much with just a Slardar as the entire Radiant team, Dire team got with everything.
You just can't do this with no blink on Primal. It's impossible. He's even got a fucking shard from somewhere.
Nice job, Alistair!
Yeah.
Anonymous gifted Boots of Ben a subscription. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Boots of Ben.
Dire's middle
And now the butterfly on NPR. This is the item that he used to beat Jeff. Just none of the Jeff heroes could build MKB or Bloodthorn, and it's the same this game. Who builds MKB here?
But so,
Who stops evasion?
But so here's a question: why, as chat raises, why isn't Static Link being cast on Terrorblade?
Because Razor has no blink. And so Razor can't get through the fights to get to Terrorblade. Because anytime he BKBs and runs in, he's being charged back or Netherstruck back. And he can never get onto the TB. And even if he does get to TB, it's just an easy Hurricane Pike away.
Man, this is a sad end for Mancaf if this indeed be their end. Smashing their faces high ground, miss itemizations again.
They've built to win team fights around like Roche, you know?
Yeah.
Tanky, massive split damage, but they've not done any of their builds for high ground. And they are being punished for it. And now it's going to be... So Dire know this is happening, if they are, but it's going to be dead before they even get close.
Do you know what? I think that the saddest thing for me is that in a 46-minute game, for Nutkin to be this poor, the lads just hate fucking money. They hate money. Just be greedy. You're genuinely could have taken those buildings with Ags. I'm not even kidding. They hit so hard, but he's just so poor.
Mancaf have very sacrificial supports. Like Zethwa never plays like a really like doesn't go like Blink, Axe Disruptor or anything like that. He always plays like these Shadow Demons, Glimmer, Aeon Disc defense.
But you've got him. So what Nutkin could do is say, look, we've got the save and the Glimmer. I'm gonna fucking get Ags. Fuck this Blink. Yeah. Fuck this Blink. Just get the Ags refresher.
I do think though, Zethwa is like several times Nutkin's skill level. So if you're going to have an aggressive player, it should be Zethwa. So he's kind of gimping his gameplay playing defensive.
It's like you're literally playing half the hero. Like you put those down in an annoying spot and they have to come at you.
Are scanning.
And they do so much damage. You get the talents for the snakes. You literally are building as a way to take buildings and make them fight into you. Then you don't need to worry about these fucking blinks on Razor and shit. I mean, look at this, level 25. Hit some creeps. Primal Beast, no item queued up. Now is going Blink. But what do you swap out? He's looking at the Axe Blessing. So the issue here is I think if he waits to get the Axe Blessing so he's got room. A slow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant thinking of making a play here. They've already taken most of top. Haven't got the melee. They might just, if they get a jump on someone. Slardar has a butterfly and an AC. This Slardar is actually stacked. He's top net worth.
Yeah, I mean the butterfly is he does it a lot and it's really very good. It works for him in a major way.
Oh, that's not great. They lost a Nutkin. This is not looking good for Mancaf. Buyback on Shadow Shaman.
Oh my god!
Oh,
They're just call out farming.
He's okay. BKB's and runs away.
BKB.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't get ulted there, but
that is now no BKB for the defense.
Oof, that was fast. All right, this is really hard for Mancaf now. I don't know how they hold 25k gold lead. The game says 75-25 somehow. However,
the one thing, well, if Match puts Blink in that pipe, he's waiting to buy the Axe Blessing. The one thing that I have is Primal Beast level 25.
Yeah,
means that he can kind of kill people.
I think the other thing is in terms of high ground, I think it is actually hard for 2-Op for Dota to go up if Mancaf are all alive. Like, that is actually quite a tough go. If they get these blinks and stuff, they could just jump people, blow them up. It's quite hard. The waves are going to get pushed out by these TB illusions. I wouldn't want to do it. It's easier, I think, for Mancaf. Because you force the fight, you put the snakes down, you blink it with Primal Beast, you static link someone if Razor gets a blink ever. Not going for it yet. You don't have buyback either. He's only got 182 gold. Look at this right-click build. Sanjin Kaya, Mjolnir, Mask of Madness.
Yeah, it's not. It'd be an okay pos 1 Razor build, but it's a pos 3 Razor build. I think you had to be blink, like BKB, Shiva's blink, refresher kind of style.
Right.
Be in there, be a massive pain in the neck. Get on TB, make her fight hard to play, rather than just letting TB sit there and enjoy life. It's like Ashwin said, they pick it for the lane, but past the lane they didn't know what the Razor was built to do, or was meant to do.
Well, we were hoping for 3 games. Mancaf still have a chance, of course. But it's looking grim so far.
Stuff like this can help, get a few kills on the way.
Shadow Shaman, by the way, is going for an Aeon Disc.
Yeah, I gave up on the Axe.
Okay.
They're not going high ground anymore, Ted, so...
that is a real shame.
Dire are scanning.
This AA is 03 and 21.
That's a good AA score. No kill steals, just assists.
The Zoe Spirit Breaker now so farmed, it's actually ridiculous. Most farmed hero in the game.
What, Zoe Spirit Breaker?
Yeah.
They're definitely not the most farmed hero in the game.
Net worth 33,000. Oh, I'm looking at Slaughter. They're both blue. My bad.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, Slaughter's enormous. I just saw blue on the left and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Wow, AA's the 3rd most farmed hero in the game.
Wow, look at AA go. You go, girl. They're gonna try and do something here. I don't know what. They do have snakes.
To be fair, just because Spirit isn't the most farmed hero in the game, Zoe is still incredibly farmed. 18k net worth, Ags on the go. Ags, Boots of Endurance, Boots of Bearing. Good luck catching up to this TB. Boots of Bearing away to freedom.
I think you mean SB.
Radiant's middle tower.
Idiot. NPR is in pretty deep.
Well, they're going for the NPR is always away from his team. We can go kill NPR thing, which is, again, it's the correct thing to do. But reveals it with the Sezephyr E, and he gets away.
He's fine.
And warded away. God, he gets away with it.
He's so fast. Go straight bot. Nice. He's such a ball bag to play against.
Oh yeah, this is how you play Dota 2. You should be just laser focused on lanes. Like really, very few things in Dota matter like as much as lanes do.
Wait, Ari's written something. What's this? Script written in mind of all the people who've inconvenienced me in the last 2 months. Are you talking about the script you're going to give when we do the post-game chat, Ari? Or are you talking about you've scripted this so that Mancaf have been the most inconvenient team to handle? Ari cannot wait for this to finish. This has been the most annoying month of his life since last GTI, I'm sure.
Are we having an in-house week off, by the way?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I think we deserve a week off.
On Tuesday.
I think we deserve a week off. I won't be streaming tomorrow night, that's for sure. 6 weeks of hell.
No, we do have... Have we sorted out cock yet?
I thought that was next weekend.
No, but I think I've put myself as available on every day.
What's this for? For the Riley meetup? Riley jam?
No,
Call of Cthulhu.
Oh.
I think it's looking like we could probably do 2 sessions next week. If there's a lot of green, if you're around, Ted, if you want to have a look at the spreadsheet.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look. So I can't do the 12th. But I can.
Well, to be fair, if we're not doing Tuesday,
yeah, we can do Tuesday. We can do Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll pop it in the thing.
I'll turn that to green as well, so Axel knows.
Where's the cock chat? Can you change mine, or can I?
Yeah, I can change yours.
Yeah, just change mine. Tuesday.
Green. Can you change my Monday to red? Even though we're going to do Tuesday.
Same. I'm not doing Monday either. I'll do Tuesday.
And I can change Tuesday to green.
NPR working on a Moonshard now. I'm starting to look at Mancaf's team and I'm thinking, I don't know how they win a fight. I think it's pretty scary.
Yeah, they had the chance to go high ground, but now it's...
They had 3 chances. But I think it's amazing how often the itemization is what makes the difference. They're looking at this Roche here. This is a refresher Roche. I would give this to Shadow Shaman myself. If he had Ags. If I could, I would dip in and say, please stop buying this A on this. The Radiant team are smoked up in their base. They're heading to Roche. They're going to be late. I think if the Dire team get this and GTFO, I think they're okay. Somebody break the smoke.
Oh my god, this might be a steal. It's going to be such close timing. Oh, it was so...
No. Oh, Zoe! Get the refresher! Who got the Aegis? Primal Beast got the Aegis. They're going to get Zoe. In goes NPR with a 4-man crush. Oh, this is a disaster. The TB's here now. Where is your god? Madge in trouble. Nutkin trying to come back in. CK pops the ult. Gets the in there. It's the A on disc pop. Gets the stun on TB. The snakes and the shackles are going in. Oh, this is trouble. Aegis pop. CK buys back. This is the fight. They want to try and take it. Nutkin isn't buying back. This is problems. Problems for Primal Beast. He's been AA blasted. He's stomping in there. They're all broken. TB very low.
Why is he not charging?
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk! Zoe's thinking she's capturing! She's capturing! There's the sun now! Emu goes down! Oh no!
That's
CK,
it. This is
he's trying to fight! He can't do it!
This
He's feared up! He's dead! 2 minutes! Razor dead 2 minutes!
I know, Eri, I was literally about to say the same thing. CK's going for his hero moment. He ults on the high ground. He is the free choice of heroes. TB's BKB goes down. Who does he jump? AA, who has A on disc. And then he just sits there. And dies. Well, here we go.
Panic from the
last
lads.
moment for Madge.
Are under attack.
Surely they go end.
Top barracks has
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing Madge can do about this. He doesn't have BKB, he just can't do anything. Where is Shadow Shaman? He doesn't have TP for 20 seconds!
Are you fucking kidding me?
He TP'd out to the fight. Oh, bless him.
Oh, this is a sad way to not be in the fight. It wouldn't matter. But...
Look away, Charlie. Look away.
No, Nutkin. Oh, no.
Oh, that didn't matter.
No.
They've called it. And they are back to back. Goonti runners-up. THTD with the victory. TH4D rather.
Oh. Wow.